Heyo, Bay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and today I would like to do evaluation on Hino and Victorino that just arrived. So I have lined up the past Hinos, the strong ones. The very left one is Fest Hino. The second to the left is 2018 Hino. I mean the Japanese version, the blue one. And then the third one is this time's red Hino, the Uruguay uniform Hino. And then on the very right is Victorino. Victorino, I didn't do any comparison, but I think you'll be able to understand how strong they are. Okay, so first of all, Hino, the third one. Let's look at him. His team skill is red, South American 8 or more, and all parameter 15%. So unlike how I expected, it was not non-Japanese, it's South American. So I wonder how Club will bring all these colors in the future, but in other words, this means maybe they are ready to bring a lot of Brazilian or South American characters ahead, or else you can't, fill all the colors in. Like, you have to have at least red, 3 of these red 8, right? And then per each color, so green as well and blue as well. That's already 9 characters. Plus, they need to bring 17% as well to make it equal or even against the Japanese that's already here, right? So that means you'll need at least 18 characters, don't you? Yeah, 18. I don't know if they'll bring 18 for Japan yet. We know that part 3 will come, but we don't know what kind of team skills they'll have. But if they are to bring all 3 per each color for 15% and 17%, that will mean you will need 18 characters. And there is not 18 characters that South American that is strong, I think. There's only like 6 or 7 Brazilians, right? 7 maybe? And then 2 Uruguay. That's 9. And then maybe if they bring Diaz and Pascal again, that's 11. We're lacking 7. No? There's like Santana, Natureza, Alberto, Kaza, who else? Leo, Pepe, maybe Roberto, maybe? I don't know, but there's only like 7 or 8 at max probably. So that will not reach 18 characters. You need 18, right? Red 8, red 8, blue, green, and then 17 per each color. That's 9. Yeah, that's 18. So yeah, I wonder how they will do that. Anyways, let's get back to the topic. So this Hino on the third one from the left is his passive is stamina killer 20% to the opponent. That means he doesn't get any passive boost on the stats, so his overall shooting stats will be 12k. This is, as you can see on the left, like Fest Hino's parameter without Japanese killer. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same. So you can imagine how strong this guy's shot will be. And his S shot this time is a combination shot with Victorino. So yeah, but of course I'm sure there's many of you who's been raising the tornado shot already, which is stronger than this, so you can maybe give that to this Hino, because this Hino, I don't think, as you can see, will be good on dribble nor pass, although he has a new S dribble. So this S dribble will be pretty useful if you give it to another, like Fest Hino for example. If, like, let's say you think Fest Hino is better, well, he is better in terms of the stats, and if you're not going with red, you don't need his team skill. So one unique way of utilizing this guy might be removing this S dribble and giving it to Fest Hino. That might make Fest Hino really strong. Yeah, that could be the case, because if, let's say, you are going with green and you have Victorino, you get this new Victorino, he's green too, and you're gonna be using green team skill, then what you would want to do is take out this S dribble and give it to Fest Hino, right? So that might be one good way to strengthen your Fest Hino as a green team. Yeah, but if you're going to use this Hino, Uruguay Hino, then yeah, since he doesn't get any passive boost, it's like a weak version of Fest Hino, to be honest. And but the thing is, this guy, he's stamina killer 20% in his forward. That means it's gonna be a big threat to opponent goalkeepers, because what you want to do most with goalkeeper is be stamina efficient, right? Especially if you're not using someone like Shimazu, Wakashimazu, right? And for example, it's not on this list, but like if there's many people that's using Wakabayashi, right? And those who are using Wakabayashi are pretty much raising their SGGK, JSGGK, or PSGGK. The very new 97 Wakabayashi has another skill, but I don't think there's many that's been raising this one yet, because it just arrived, right? But for example, if like PSGGK, someone is using PSGGK, for example, its stamina consumption is 390 normally, but you have to do 20% up on top of this, which will bring this up to 468. 468. This is pretty high and annoying. But this Hino already has, although he doesn't get any passive boost, he already has 12k, which means, as you can see on the bottom, his shooting stat at level 99 will be like 56k. That means whoever the opponent goalkeeper is will probably have to use their best skill to stop him, right? And if they do that, their stamina consumption for PSGGK will be 468, and JSGGK, which is 340, will become 408. Yeah, and this Fest Wakabayashi has 1073 stamina. So if you do like PSGGK once, it'll bring the stamina down all the way down to like half. Yeah, so it's gonna be really annoying. I think it's gonna be really annoying. But the opponent will have to use their best skill, or else I think this Hino can score. So yeah, you have nothing, you can't, there's no option for the opponent goalkeeper, basically. As if, of course, your shot is high level. Yeah. And also, maybe this stamina killer will be a threat to more than Wakabayashi. I think it might be a threat to Mueller or like Morisaki, who has, what is it called? Full body stand, because for those skills, when it goes less than 80% the stamina, then it gradually goes down, the boost, from 30% to like 29, 28, 27, right? But if you lose their stamina 20% more per shot, then their stamina will go down bigger, and then their boost will be less from the second catch, right? So that might be a good way to use this Hino. Yeah, that's my opinion. So overall, Hino is not like a pure ace striker, but he could be really annoying, and he's not that bad even without the passive boost. As you can see, he's like the same level as Fest Hino without JP Killer. So yeah, it's good. It's good. So yeah. So that's the evaluation for Hino. To be honest, even if I am going with South American, I wouldn't think of him as like a really OP character that I definitely want, because Fest Hino can do the job, same thing, without this new Uruguay Hino. So of course there's no stamina killer for Fest Hino, but he has JP Killer, which makes him a pure striker who can kill Wakashimazu or Wakabayashi today. So yeah, if you're not really like if you don't really want this new team skill for South American, then I wouldn't recommend you to go after this so badly, right? So that's how I see this guy's stats. And last but not least, Victorino. So this guy's passive is combination Hino 20%. And I think that's not something hard. You can put like Fest Hino, whatever Hino, together with this guy. But this guy's green, so idealistically you should use Fest Hino because it's both green. It's a really good match. And at the end, his stats will become the right cell, and everything on the offensive side will exceed 11k or more. Like The weakest one is dribble. That's awkward. Victorino is supposed to be like someone who can do dribble, but that's the weakest. But still, even if I say it's weakest, it already has 11.4k, which is pretty damn high, right? And even as a shooter, he's at the same level as Hino, which is strong. It's not OP. Today, there's good shooters have like 13 or above k. So compared to them, of course, it's not as good. And of course, his shot skill is not as powerful as the top tier forwards like Hyuga or I don't know who, like Roberto or whoever, who has like 490 and stuff. So if you think about that, of course he can't exceed 60k at the end, which I think is like a border today. If you go above 60k, it's gonna be strong. If it's below 60k, I think it won't it's gonna be hard for these characters to make goals off new top tier goalkeepers. So yeah, that's the way to think about these how evaluate these shot powers. Yeah, but this Victorino doesn't have to be a striker who makes goals. I mean, he has good dribble and pass, and this time he has S1 too, which is damn good, right? So he can do both. If you look at him from the opponent point of view, it's gonna be really threatening because you have to choose out of pass or dribble or even shot if your shot is raised. So it's gonna be really threatening. So the way to use him probably would be not to shoot, but to go up against the opponent defender and make them choose out of the two. And if you win, you'll probably be able to dodge the defender, and then at the end you could pass it to someone like Hino. Yeah. So I think that's the way to use him. Yeah. So this time I personally think if I just compare these two without thinking about the team skills or what kind of characters you have, I think Victorino is way better. Yeah. Hino is really annoying with the stamina killer, for sure. And his shot is not bad, without passive. So it's gonna be useful, but I think Victorino would probably be more useful. Especially another reason is because he's green, and it suits Fest Hino really good. So yeah. So that is my quick evaluation on this times two characters. So for those who are pulling, I wish you guys good luck, and of course I'll be pulling on my global, so please stay tuned for that. And yeah, so I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet, and stay tuned for my future video. Thanks for watching, and bye.